Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the AL Central, Lonnie Chisenhall had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Twins took care of the Red Sox 10-9. The New York Yankees pitched well, allowing Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the AL Central, the Twins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-2. Also from Kansas City, starting pitcher Jason Vargas is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's said to be suffering from a flexor strain in his arm. Nate Jones collected win number 2 on the year, leading the White Sox to victory over the Rangers 4-3. Also in news from Texas, relief pitcher Alex Claudio is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a finger contusion. Francisco Lindor was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Indians took care of Detroit 9-6. In other news from Cleveland, center fielder Austin Jackson will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He is said to be dealing with a bruised foot. The Boston Red Sox pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they blew out the Jays 8-0. Manny Machado was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping lead the Orioles to victory over Tampa Bay 5-3. Felix Hernandez got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 5-1. The Oakland Athletics got together to allow 4 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 2-0. The Bronx Bombers picked up, 19 hits in this one as they blasted the Astros 18-7. Robert Gesellman got his 3rd win this season, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 3-0. Michael Lorenzen grabbed win number 6 on the year, helping the Reds down the Cubs 3-2. Also in Cubs news, relief pitcher number 38
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Minnesota Twins are trying to hold their 1-run lead here in the 9th, but that's very much hanging in the balance with the tying run in scoring position. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in his career versus this pitcher. Comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Phil Hughes wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Glenn Perkins wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Joe Mauer smacked a home run and drove in 3, leading Minnesota past the Royals 5-4. Right now, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, and the Twins are leading the American League Central. The Texas Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-0. Heading into today, the White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Rangers are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Tribe hit 3 long balls as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 10-1. At the moment, the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, while the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central. Mitch Moreland grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 3-2. Looking at the standings, the Blue Jays sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East. The Rays totaled 11 hits as a team as they blew out Baltimore 10-3. Right now, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, and the Rays are in 4th place in the AL East. The Halos halted their 6-game losing streak as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-1. As of today, the Angels are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Mariners are leading the AL West. The Atlanta Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-1. Heading into today, the A's sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Braves are in 4th place in the NL East. The Yankees amassed 14 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-3. At the moment, the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East. The Mets completed a 3-game series sweep as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 10-2. Right now, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Hector Santiago, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because their numbers are struggling against him.
And now this misses his. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Here's C.J. Cron now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. The Twins coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Bartolo Hernandez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a solid start yesterday. The way you want to start a road trip with a big win. So now the confidence is there. Everybody's happy, excited, come out for early work, and you try to win this one here and really start a nice streak.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. He'll try again, 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. No one out with a runner at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 309 is the average entering play. 25 homers and 62 driven in. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The runner in scoring position with none out. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Here's Brian Dozier now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, he hit that ball a little bit too hard. The runner from third's going to score. They held up the guy at second going to third, and now they sit first and third.
Into the box now, Ben Paulson, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
So here's Joe Mauer as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. Little chopper back to the mound. Reined in. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just a 1 out.
Hernandez.
Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. Twins are out in front, 5-0. Now we'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-0 now. Squared that one up just a little late. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Twins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Maldonado goes to get it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The second baseman,
ready for another chance. Brian
Dozier.
Dozier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Downtown Minneapolis sky.
Leading off.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Riding in once again, Jason Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone. Ready for another shot now, Joe Mauer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. And that one stayed up a little high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Digging in to try it again, Yunel Escobar. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Yunel Escobar.
Corey Guerin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
62. Corey Guerin.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 1-1. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Angels go down 1-2-3. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Blake Parker
please.
will come on now and make
Now
his
pitching for the
55th
Angels,
appearance of the year.
Number 53.
So digging in now,
Parker.
Bartolo Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Trout has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number
At the plate,
25.
Byron Buxton. He's got
Byron
3 hits, including a double to this point. Now here it comes. Curveball stays a little high that time. Ready with the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting.
Here's
Third
Miguel
baseman,
Sano. He went deep
Miguel.
earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so
baseman,
deep, they're
number 2,
playing no doubles.
Brian
I just feel like
Dozier.
if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Ben Revere. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Glenn Perkins comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Perkins comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Gonna be a tough play. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Next for the Angels, the designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cameron Maben comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. C.J. Cron is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States. But what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Trevor May earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Glenn Perkins wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 10 runs.